soaks it all in. You know he just loves to play the game when you see him out on the floor. Has a great workmanlike approach. And, of course, after the trade of C.J. McCollum, here's Sharp. Comes off the screen from the elbow. Beautiful release, nothing but net.
That's just good play design.
Back to Simons. On the dribble. Draws 3 sets of eyes. Swings it cross court. Hart pitches it. Simons receives, jabs, elevates, and scores a three-pointer.
That he deserved to shoot. He's already made his first look, but instead he gave it up and he initiated the ball movement in that possession.
Kevin Porter Jr. way outside to Jalen Green, who strokes in the three. Nurk comes to the mid-block. Turns with 10 to shoot. Swats Şengün. Drop step spin, hook, and score.
Yeah, that's how he's got to play. Off of 2 feet. Defensively, people just want to stay glued to you because they are fearful of,
Green slaps it outside here, Sharp the other way. Cocks it and rocks a right-hand slam on the run.
I knew he was going to get crazy, Kev. I just didn't know in what variety.
Just eased into that one.
Yes. He is easily playable.
Nurk working on tape. A little step back up and in. So Nurk has himself under control here early. As a result, he's 4 for 4. Slants across the middle off to Drew Eubanks. Dribble hand off to Winslow. Back to Eubanks. Into the lane for the two-hand hammer. Beautiful ball movement by the Blazers. That second free throw's off. Blazers stay with it. They tip it outside and Winslow will take it. Justice into the lane. Finds Eubanks. They'll spin away from 2 defenders and lay it in. As far as you allow him, and he got all the way home that time. Back comes Houston on the miss. And Kenny Martin will score. And the foul sending him to the line. Mystery man. Number 17. Here's Winslow into the lane. Nope. Eubanks is there. Tumbles free. Oh, there's gold at the rack tonight. Sear to go with his 2 assists. 56% shooting for the Blazers early against Houston. Kenyon Martin into the lane for the hammer. And he's fouled in the act. Gordon looks at the clock. He's got 3. He's got 2. He works on Eubanks. Pumps it inside. And I believe that bucket's going to count.
Yeah, that was a good pass.
Gordon into the lane. Has it stripped. Pick it up outside to Nix. His offering is good. And so Houston. Grant working on Nix. Swerves. Double team. Spots the cutter. Sharp up top. A windmill jackhammer for Shaedon Sharpe on a terrific. Delayed reaction from the crowd. The echo reverberating. Here's a loose ball. Keon Johnson runs it down. Who's trailing? It's Sharpe! Sharpe was trailing for the two-hand jam.
It ended up in the hands of General Manager Joe Cronin, who's right there in the front row. And it was a big deal selecting Shaedon as Anthony knocks down another one.
Grant dribbles in deep on Şengün. A little hesitation. Oh, the veteran guile of Jeremy Grant, who's been at it now.
Dropping back a little bit too much for a shooter of Anthony's quality.
Porter Jr. has to really work for it in the paint as Eubanks. Simons has attempted 7 shots, all of them threes. Comes off the screen, sizes up Şengün, and hits a runner off the window over Şengün. Shooting from 3, 20 points for Simons. Porter Jr. crosses over, slumps to the floor. Grant dives for it. Şengün left alone. And he knocks down a triple. Just under 2 a game and shooting 25%.
Yeah, he made a few of those last season.
Nice cut. Harden off the ball and a pinpoint bounce pass by Simons. Poke free by Eubanks. Controlled by Şengün. Time running down. 4 to shoot. Green lifts off. And a splash from the corner. Simons. Outside it comes. Boy, is he working well with Eubanks out on top. That was to the live, nearly reeled it in. Green, though, spots a man down court. And it's Porter Jr. who will sail in for the bucket and draws a bump. And goes to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
I thought the first thing you were going to comment on was that fabulous interview from Coach Rodney Billups after he gave us the quick hitter last time.
That's true.
He was straight to business last time.
People wanted more. Here's Simons. Snake dribble off the screen.
You got to watch Jalen Green on these ones.
Order the pick. Jalen Green will lay it up and in. Chauncey Billups gets up off the bench, shrugs his shoulders. And the official still hearing about it from him. Green works his way into the paint. Gets off a quick pop. And Chauncey Billups doesn't like anything he's seen here in the opening 3 minutes of play.
Off of the screen.
Şengün will take it back to the basket, drop steps to the baseline, leans in and scores. Outside will send it to Simons, screen for Anthony. Across the arc to Hart, takes it back to Winslow, has a step to the end line, and casts in a runner. Have Grant, Simons, Hart, and Winslow out there. Catch and shoot three off the mark, off the heel. It's collected by Hart. To Nurk. Throws a fastball over here to Grant. For three, drilled it.
So when you have someone like Nurk taking the jump ball, it's maybe not that bad of an outcome.
Well, there you see. It all turned out okay.
Yeah, no, he didn't completely run into that dunk. He started the cut, stopped, and basically 1-2 stepped his way into the dunk. Justice Winslow, ring it up.
Back the other way. Here's a lob to the cup. Kenyon Martin can go and get it.
Oh, good read, Anthony.
In
That's
the corner,
great.
Simons inside to Grant. Has a man on his hip. Laid it up and in as he draws Tate onto his shoulder for the foul and a possible and one.
Oh, high IQ play from Anthony Simons.
Tate into the paint outside to Nix, who's drilled a couple of threes. Make that three in the first half. Green. Little backhand pass knocked down by Nurk. It's loose. Tate scoops it up and scores. Releases and rattles in and out.
Well, look at Eason.
Eason dipping over to keep it alive, but the Blazers wheel it outside. Winslow to Hart, cuts through two defenders, blows by Nix and Green.
Memphis comes to town. Who's the best sleeper in the gym? Is it that man right there with the ball in his hands, knocking down another shot? Or is it Ja Morant?
Because he's, Sharp got, 3 inches on him? What's Ja listed at? 6'3"-ish?
Is he listed at that? Is he even that?
I don't know. Here's Nurk backing down on Tate. He takes a ride. And Nurk slams over.
Good help.
Justice pitches to Keon Johnson. Long strides into the lane. Going lefty all the way to layup. And what a nice move by Keon Johnson. As the Blazers pick up and trap full court. Now they drop back. Gordon, challenged by Sharp, shoots and scores a three. Winslow gets a piece of that as it was angled up to the rim. And then little up the floor. Up top, there's Sharp to redirect off of the fingertips. Definitely done. Nasir, 4-year pro out of North Carolina. Nurk trying to get a call. Had it stripped. Goes back down to get it. Laid it in. Off into the hands of Jabari Smith. Gordon trailing from long range, and he drilled it. Sudden jump stop. The crowd overwhelms him. He finds Little for three. Nurk redirects the rebound. Plucks it, turns, hooks, scores over Jabari Smith. 22 and 12, 10 of 14 shooting from the field in 27 minutes. Smith posing, knocking down a three.
Coach Billups looking at Nurk saying, I need you to get out there. I need you to show. He can shoot it.
Nurk counters with a three of his own, and he drills a triple.
Okay, well, I mean, if you're going to get the three back, Nurk.
Talked to a gentleman along the sideline earlier tonight. 8-year-old son seeing his first game ever. Grant. No, I was talking to the fellow with the 8-year-old, and they are sitting courtside tonight. I mean, he spared no expense. Courtside seats for his 8-year-old son. Here's Şengün into the lane to lay it up and in. Grant stumbles. Regains his footing. Turns to the middle on. Smith laid it in. Beautiful move.
What that does is it occupies help and allows Jeremy to have a one-on-one opportunity.
Porter Jr., beautiful crossover into the right-hand scoop with some window.
Throughout this early season.
Now he goes to work on Şengün, who takes a seat. Nurk gave him a tap and it spins off the contact to lay it in. 20.
And on the flip side, Houston, they don't have a lot of time. They're not going to force up bad shots. Well, I shouldn't say they're not going to. It's a used clock.
He'll drive it right to the rim and lay it in, and took a seat as Şengün got a piece of it. Christopher comes away with it, trying to slide a pass over there to Martin, broken up by Simons. Out ahead, here's GB3 between the legs with a right-hand slam.
And he's looking at his point guard, Anthony Simons, first, and he's mad at Anthony for throwing GB the ball, and Anthony